Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Thursday, August 14th, 2025. So, in the morning notes, I said, we had a pretty decent sized gap down today because of the PPI numbers, and I said that I wouldn't be surprised to see early buying and actually the S&P to close green today. So we got the gap down. I'm trying to figure out where it is right now. Okay, so it was right here. So we gapped down. We hit support right here at the moving average, came back up, went positive here, came back down, and then came positive again. So buyers were stepping in right here. I did not have a good day today because I picked the actual wrong ETF to go long. I know that IWM was gapping down a lot, so I thought it was going to come up and try to close the gap, and that thing didn't find a bid for quite some time. So I was underwater today most of the day. It was not fun. You can see it came, this is a gap down. It came from all the way up at 231 to gap down to 277. And we got a little bounce and then just straight down again. So I took the long there, and then it ended up being a disaster. It was just not a good day. Lost 1,300 for the fund. The room had a rough day on it with if they followed my calls. It just was not an easy day. And what I'm finding out, it's really the gaps that kill me. Those are the days that I really have a rough day if I'm not in the position and we gap already. But the gaps, for some reason, I have a hard time reading what's going to play out on it. So I'll make it up tomorrow, hopefully. It just was one of those days today that like I said, I picked the wrong ETF to go long for the bounce. If I would have taken the SPY, it would have been an easy day. But unfortunately, I took IWM because it had the momentum going. But momentum, when you see a 5% run in 2 days, I should have just used my head and said, listen, this is probably going to be the one lagging today, which it did. So obviously, this is going to be what the bears have to get through, the 64.44. If they do, then we should see a retracement down to the 64.18. I'm kind of on the side that they're gonna try to gap over these numbers. If they do, it'd be a little bit over a 20-point gap up, but that would be a gap to new all-time highs. So if it does do it, then you're going to plan on this gap getting filled within the next couple days, and that trade's been pretty reliable so far. So upside, if the bulls can get it above the 64.74, we're coming up to the 64.81. Typically, when they're there, they gap it up. So we're still in overbought levels there. I don't know, was today enough to suffice these bearish divergences? Maybe. Like I said, the bulls have the momentum going for them. On the hourly chart, you can see that we never even came down to test the 50-day moving average here. But if we take a look at what could be playing out here, is if let's just say that that wasn't the highs that were in place yet. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the rut. I'm so stupid on this. Bear with me 1 second. Let me just change this to SPX. There we go. Okay, so if we say that that's not everything I was just talking about does not even comply to what I was going to say. So if we see weakness, obviously the bears are going to have to get it through to 64.44. You can see we have support right here at 64.27, and then we have the moving average support at 64.10. So really, those are the resistance zones they have to get through. If the bulls can push above the 64.81, most likely heading up to 65. And if momentum keeps up next week, and this is the wave 5 that I'm talking about, most likely my upside target is going to be all the way up here at the 6,600. And that should finish the wave 5 of this, and that's really going to be of a 3. So from there, I would anticipate us coming down and testing these lows again at 6,200. It could go a little bit more shallow than that, but if this is the 5th, then we would be looking for a move coming somewhere down into these levels here at the right around that 6200, 6218 on 6218, 6200. And really, besides that, we just have to wait and see how the market opens tomorrow. If the bears can get it through this support, then we're coming down to the 23% retracement. If the bulls can get it above 64.74, 64.81 is the next one, and then 6500. So let's just see what plays out tomorrow. Have a fantastic night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.